I've almost driven 1 kilometer. Woo! Alright guys, so we just finished up on the oil pan. It was a late night. We got her done. Did have to order a front crank seal installer puller kit, so we're on hold for that. So, next up's the brakes. Now when I bought the car, it made some wicked brake noise, the lights on the dash, so I knew it needed rear brakes. I just didn't know how bad. So that is hard, 100% metal on metal. It's a nice sharp lip there. As you can see, looks like the outer one's been chewed a little more. I'm just very impressed. I don't know how you let brakes go this long. That's impressive. So anyway, I'm gonna bang this side out, throw you guys on the other side. We'll see how bad that one is. Only tip is I would loosen off this retaining screw first. Usually they're Phillips. This was an Allen. Not a bad idea to use penetrating fluid if you're not gonna reuse your rotors and such, but let's rip these off and see how bad the backside is. So we found literally nothing but terrible things on this side. There's a little bit of pad there, that's neat. This one kind of just welded itself to the rotor, that's the word. And the rotor kind of just exploded on impact when I hit it with a hammer to get it off, but that's a new pad. It's an old one, blows my mind. So, driver's side, did not have a sensor. Passenger side, probably has a sensor. And she's gonna be right welded straight to the rotor, I bet, so.
I just look forward to seeing the time lapse of you beating the shit out of her with a hammer.
I got my big hammer and it took 2 hits. My big hammer also no longer has a handle on it.
Things are happening.
Brake pads are happening. Skirt. Stop skirt. So this side's not as bad. Oh, just kidding. No, it's the inside pad that's worn on this one. It's not quite metal on metal, but it's not much better, so good. So anyway, rip this side apart. It's pretty easy. Got some Allens. Got 60 mil for the caliper bracket. Pry bar to shoot that across the driveway, and then an Allen for that you should not strip out. So bang this one out nice and quick, and then brakes are done. Just waiting for that front seal, so let's get to her, boys.
Cause I can't see you anywhere. Cause I don't wanna know where I should go. No, I don't wanna let you down. You just wanna know how far I will go. Cause you know I will stay around. So let me know where to go. So let me know where to go. I wanna find you.
Alright guys, so we got our brakes done. Brand new brakes in the rear. My new pad wear sensor never showed up, so it's just a little dangly for now. I'm actually probably just going to rip that out. But while we're here, just like, it's a rear wheel drive 335, and like, what, they just off-roaded it? I don't understand. Like, what is this? The other Beamer hits gravel roads all the time, and it doesn't look like this. Like, I don't know. So anyway, brakes are done. It's one less light that's gonna be on the dash. So like I said, we are pretty much tidied up here. The engine bay is looking, you know, not great, but we do have to do a front crank seal, so I'm gonna rip the pulley off camera, start doing that. Cleaned up the engine quite a bit. Got the oil pan done and everything subframe back bolted on. Brace bolted on. I apparently have a coolant leak. I don't know if it's residue, so that's something I'll have to look into again. But anyway, just coming together pretty good. So we're almost there. I just have to swap some wheels over, and I would say we're pretty much done. And then we can actually go for a first test drive. So that's exciting. So like I said, I'm waiting. It's a couple weeks out for the puller installer set for the front crank pulley. So guess we're waiting for that. Other than that, huck her together and she's done. So I need an installer remover for that fancy seal there. Ordered that 3 weeks ago. Guess what finally showed up? The filters for out there I ordered yesterday. Fucking hell. Ah, don't worry. I'll try and film a video. So anyway, guys, got this pretty much banged out.
What?
Broke some shit.
Oh, every time.
That's how I feel every time. Broke some of those plastics that run across here, and had to disconnect this hose here so I can tuck the wires on the rear, so when I have my engine cover it should look pretty clean. I won't have those things running across. Don't know if it'll work yet, but that's what we're going with. I have some plans, some parts that I've potentially purchased already, and this should work in my head. So other than that plug, that's how the top's gonna look. The battery cable here, I put some loom around that just so I could ride behind the engine and not worry about bringing my car down that way. Everything else kind of tucked behind there. So we're gonna cable tie them together, make it kind of neat, but that's that. Everything's pretty much cleaned up. Just finished doing that sounds terrific. Just finished cleaning up the fan and all the pulleys, so whenever this part gets here, which should be today, it's been lost twice in the mail. We're not crossing our fingers. That's that. Also, that's what a factory 328 looks like. So all the plastics, these are the pieces I got rid of. So now I can tuck some wires a little better, and this could all work out great or look absolutely terrible. Also, we have a million of those. I don't know why, but we do. Yep. So just waiting on parts. I shit you not, this is the biggest pain in the ass. They gave you a bag of these screws, which opened up and went absolutely everywhere in here. And I literally can't even get this one out. Can't even thread this out. I can go half a turn at a time. Then the screw bottom's out. It's hilarious. So I'm wrestling with that. Thought I was missing a piece. It's inside of here. I mean, other than that, it looks complete, but oh my god. I don't even know, man. This has been such a pain in the dick. I've been trying to get this tool for about a month now. About a month. And this is what it's coming down to. Alright, so the seal's in. Can't really tell. And that's the old seal. So, kit finally showed up, banged it in off camera. It's getting cold, so I'm just going to throw her together enough to start it. Make sure the oil pan and the front seal isn't hemorrhaging oil, and then we'll go from there, I guess. Hopefully we're almost done. Those are the grooves you have to put some special sealant in. $130 Canadian peso sealant. Yeah. Third time trying to get this kit too. That was pretty cool. So going for first start, possibility of bad things pretty high. Okay. very nervous. Jesus. Okay, that's promising. Oh, that's even better. Right on. Not even hemorrhaging yet. Woo. All right. Interesting. Good things, I think. Ah. Right, guys, so we're done making a mess. We got it as together as it needs to be, so put the fan on. We're going for a test drive. It's not on there very well. Filter's kind of on there. Tighten them up. We're going to drop it down so I can check the oil level. So far, no major leaks. I should probably tie that up. A little bit of dribble there. I don't know if that was remaining or what. So one more fire up. And we drop her down, let her go. Just drop down. Fire up again. Absolutely nerve-wracking. Absolutely nerve-wracking. Oh yeah. So I have some excellent posture. We're gonna remedy this real quick. Okay, so I can't see a sausage out of the windshield. Car's screaming all kinds of bad things at me. Not the worst for an N50. Well, that was weird. It got quieter and ran rough, then better. Okay. Got my new mirror. God damn it, I don't have folding mirrors. Okay, one sec. Our new mirror folded out. Different color, but it's one piece. So let's go for a first drive there, boys. So I'm shitting my pants. New brakes are fantastic. Wow. Wow. I'm pretty nervous. Pretty nervous here, fellers. I guess let's get to her. Made it this far. Waiting for, you know, waiting for the BMW to do its thing. But I'll have you know, there's no massive fluid spills so far, so that's progress. Assuming that's a brake sensor cable. God, I'm freaking out, fellas. Really nervous here. This is my second time ever driving it, and I've owned it a month. It's really thinking hard about this oil level. I wonder if I broke that sensor. Alright guys, so that's it for today. It's definitely bedtime. I think I've earned that. So far it hasn't blown up. We even hit boost. But we're not going to push it too much. I'm just laying it idle. Everything's looking pretty good. I've got a few lights on the dash, so it's perfect. So, you know, that's what you get for buying a pile of shit for $5,000. So anyway, guys, we got her running. I'd say it's a success. So catch you guys in the next one where we, you know, iron out some things. Maybe I'll do it off camera, but we're almost to the point of running and driving 335. So I'm so excited. I just gotta sit back and order a lot of parts. So this is exciting. I've almost driven 1 kilometer. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in the next one.
Getting